Hi, this is Tormod, and I would like to do a talk about my process. And I've been walking now, being free from being free, not more, no more taking street drugs, hashish, weed, and also alcohol. I've quit it. I have not taken alcohol or hashish weed for uh, more than 5 years, and that is an achievement, as they say. Uh, and I do realize that that is an achievement and a very cool thing for me to experience and see that I can really empower and learn myself to know and heal myself from the trauma that kept me into needing to suppress and hide and escape with alcohol and street drugs. So that I could work with those things within myself and forgive those things within myself where I needed to have substance, alcohol, or street drugs to suppress myself, to suppress those parts of me that I did not want to deal with, those bad nitty-gritty details of my past, of myself, that I didn't want to handle. That I said, no, I reject this, stop, 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 deny, 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 and drugs, alcohol. So, but beyond that scope of being drug free, being alcohol free, beyond that scope, it is the realization of learning to see and know and understand how my mind works according to these energy addictions. Because a drug addiction or alcohol addiction or a workout addiction or a Coca-Cola addiction or a shopping addiction or shoplifting addiction or addicting to whatever, chocolate, games, Facebook, whatever. Addiction, it is an energy surge. It is an energy surge. And that energy surge is uh, a mind mechanism. It is a mechanism and designed as an addiction within the very mind. And the addiction is like a dictionary of words, like the drama from my past. That is a long list of words of what content I was going through as a trauma in my past as a dictionary, as a story of words, a diction. So what goes beyond that being free from alcohol or being free from hashish, weed, blah, 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 what goes beyond that is to understand how that Facebook or cola or chocolate or shoplifting or shopping or just about anything could become a addiction, and to understand how that energy, it's addiction of energy, of metaphysical energy addiction, That is the real catch to understand about the high experience, about the feeling good, about the suppressing the negative and feeling that high of energy addiction. Now, like Osho said, I've just referred to Osho in a previous video. I'm going to do it one more time. The mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master. That is very accurate. That is very pinpointing it. Because, and you know, within walking my process, that is more and more of what I'm becoming. Walking my destiny I process pro, and I am more and more in the self-authority, in self-directiveness, self-honesty, being more the driving factor of my own life, my own creation. I am more and more taking control of my own situation, more or less, and my own mind. I'm more directing and sort of having my mind as a servant instead of being its slave. So within that, having my mind as my servant, I would like to know, and I would need to know my mind. I would need to know my mind, and I would need to know how it operates, because if I want something or someone or something to be a servant of mine, I would want to know how it operates, how it works. And if something is about this, is it going to serve me as a person, as a being? I would like to know the workings of that. Thank you very much. And I would need to, anyways, to understand in depth and consideration. And it goes really fucking deep. The intricacy and levels and details and designs and dimensions of the human mind experience as energy addictions, as personalities, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So becoming more of me, becoming clearer in my stand as myself, growing, learning, evolving in my process of self-change, forgiving, and uniting with those parts of me that I had earlier suppressed and denied, for forgiving and uniting with those parts of me that I would say, I don't like this part of me, I don't like this story, I don't like this happening, this event, this whole situation. I'm denying and suppressing it, and in that denying and suppressing parts of me that mind will still know of, obviously, and still play out as consequence and beyond. Beyond meaning projections and so on. So, having walked now for more than 5 years without my addiction to street drugs and alcohol, the important thing I have to come to realize is that how I had also been living as an addict to the positive feeling polarity of personality and the negative emotional polarity of a personality, and how we live these many different personalities in different situations, and how they come about, how they operate, how they function as a personality in this and this and this and this and this situations, and how that keeps us in a very much locked down position as the mind, being, body experience. And that realization is, priceless, and goes beyond that. It's beyond that liberation of from alcohol and hashish, weed, and so on. Yes, that is a cool thing to be free from such addictions that is only there to suppress and deny something with myself that I don't actually like or would like to associate myself with, and so on, so that those substances are only there to suppress and deny things of my past and so on that I don't want to face. And so goes the energy search, searching for that whatever positive gadget or energy surge or high or whatever. And it's like we're all heroin addicts, actually, because we're all searching for that new positive high, the new positive polarity of experiencing something of mind. So realizing this as I walk my process is just to not stop with just being free from hashish or alcohol, but continuing on, examining, investigating what was it that made me turn to hashish, weed, and alcohol in the first place. Why did I need to suppress? What was those mechanics of mind forcing me or pushing me to these extreme habits and addictions? And a detailed mechanics and in-depth consideration of mind. That is what we work every day at destiny.org, Destiny I process, to investigate ourselves, to learn to know ourselves as beings, to honor our physicality, to become whole, to become whole and physical and real here in self-honesty. And there are no shortcuts except for self-forgiveness, to forgive the self for having suppressed, denied, and uh, parts of self that one does not like. So, yeah, check out Destiny, check out Destiny process. Let's not stop at let's find out why we are here, why we have a mind, what makes us so locked in a lockdown position in mind. Mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master.